terms, whatever you want. I don't care. Just put some good money on it though. Put some good bread though.
MMA.
He said MMA.
Why we can't box?
Box is it's fun, but it's one dimensional. It's only one part of the big sport.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Your Cash, back with another video. We got a lot to talk about here. We got DDG versus XQC. And this is kind of crazy to me because I never thought XQC would get in a boxing ring here lately. This video we will be watching DDG versus XQC drama got worse. Without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Let's go!
You said you always gonna be if we wasn't on camera, I would have swung on you.
I didn't know there was anything about like fighting. I don't know why he brought fighting into this, but if he wants to, I'll brand risk it.
Because you hate on everybody, and then when you get around people in real life, you ain't having no more fun.
Bro, XQC was talking crazy, bro. I mean, like, nah, I got pause to this, gang.
Recently, Mr. Beast's 50 streamers video had come out, and since we're dealing with a ton of influencers when making this video, of course it could not go over smoothly. Specifically, multiple moments that were featuring XQC along with DDG, to the point of even stepping outside of that video and them both going back and forth on streams, and even ending up trying to book a boxing match / MMA fight, depending on whichever one they choose, to be featured on Aiden Ross's brand risk. That's how far they are taking this disagreement that they are having now, and it's pretty crazy and honestly very interesting because it's not just DDG who apparently had a bunch of problems with XQC during the filming of the Mr. Beast video, but a bunch of other streamers were coming in talking about how disrespectful XQC actually was and how serious these problems really are, stemming outside of just the internet sphere like a lot of people see them. But I don't want to yap too much, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even are any of these people and how did we get here in the first place?
You think I wake up thick?
Who is these people, man? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, this is kind of crazy here. Hold on.
Thinking about XQC, I look at XQC as a beneficial beefing partner. I think I'll be like, oh, XQC, bro. Yeah, the way you trolling, how I troll. Do what I whoop your. Yeah. Of course, but I'm not looking around the city trying to find XQC. No, that's not.
Towards the beginning of last month, a bunch of people were in straight awe as they were watching as Mr. Beast was putting together a huge production with the new content industry, that being streaming, where he brought together the top 50 streamers to all compete to win money for their chat. Unfortunately for him, what he could not predict was the ongoing drama that always happens in the internet community, and it seems like especially a lot more when it comes to streaming, because normally they don't meet in person like that. IRLs have recently become a popular thing, so now that they're all meeting in person, it seems like that rage that had been building up from the things that were said online finally boiled over into crazy moments, from Ray confronting Neon to people going back and forth with Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, and in this specific instance, XQC going at DDG.
Oh, XQC! XQC! You fell off anyway, nobody got money?
Hey, now we really finna get you up.
Before he left,
Bye-bye.
XQC had something to say to
Why were the content creators and streamers talking this spicy? Alright. At this point, Mr. Beast, you need to host your own boxing match. Skip it. Take Aiden Ross' idea and go ahead and just host your own boxing show, man.
the streamer.
Nobody wants an AMP. Your music is trash, buddy. You're going home. Nobody wants an AMP. And look, I'm an AMP.
Now, normally you would see something like this and instantly be like, hey, this is obviously fake. They just hyping it up for the YouTube video. And most people are going to come to that conclusion. Even streamers that were present in that moment and behind scenes felt the exact same way at first. But apparently XQC and DDG were taking this drama too hard and genuinely were not okay with each other, all stemming from a moment like this. And in case you didn't see the Mr. Beast video, this challenge right here was one of the first ones that he did, where a bunch of streamers were coming together and hitting targets with their paintballs, and whoever had the most shots on them was going to be eliminated. And you saw at first XQC went, immediately missed, then people like Phantom, DDG, and others started attacking XQC. And because of his small outbursts beforehand, a lot of people were going after him even more because they felt like he was being a drama queen, he was being dramatic. He was
reason, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Let it breathe. The reason people are attacking XQC is because XQC always feels like he can come out and say that everybody's view botting. That's tough. All right, not everybody's view botting. XQC, stop coming for people like you crazy, man. Facts.
Basically doing way too much, and all of that would have been fine and dandy because it probably could have just been left in that YouTube video. But after the actual video came out, DDG even went and had some responses for how we felt after the actual recording.
Final thoughts on the Mr. Beast video. As you do know, I got eliminated. You probably already watched it. XQC, you all was gonna be up. If we wasn't on camera, I would have swung on you. But it's fine. Okay, it's okay. I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. Shout out to Mr. Beast for allowing me to come on this platform on the biggest YouTube channel ever created. Forever grateful. Of course, I would never ever whoop XQC on no type of Mr. Beast set ever. Very professional. We better watch him out next time, XQC.
Now, these are some pretty bold claims from DDG because, as I just said, a lot of people in that moment probably would have saw that and assumed that it was just fake. It was meant for the Mr. Beast YouTube video and it was overhyped and actually wasn't that serious. But people like DDG are taking this to the point of threatening violence on XQC and even attempting to try and box or fight him off camera. And initially, you would see something like that and be like, wow, DDG is going way too far. He's doing way too much. There's no way he can be genuinely this upset or even was this upset going into it. But I want to give y'all a little bit of context before we hop into XQC's response to all the stuff that DDG said, because you're looking at this and most likely thinking the same thing. Unless you don't have the prior context, know that XQC was apparently being two-faced, not only DDG but a bunch of other people that were there at the Mr. Beast event that rubbed them the complete wrong way.
That was my first time seeing him in person. Mind you, when me and him got into it, that was like 3-4 months ago. Y'all know I don't hold grudges. I didn't really care. Plus, I'm in this nice establishment. I'm here just to have a good time. I'm just happy to be here. I'm not finna press XQC and try to fight with him in front of all these streamers and all these corporate people and Mr. Beast and all of this and come in here and be ghetto. I'm professional when I need to be professional. XQC is obviously not in my liking. He's not my friend. He hates on me for no reason. I don't talk about him. Prior to him talking about me, I've never spoken about this man. But he gets on.
Man, oh man. XQC, did you do it again, man? All right. I feel like XQC always goes viral in these type of situations, man. He's like a spawn or something. Like every time, you know, a black streamer is coming up, XQC spawns out of nowhere and he gets to trolling. It's kind of crazy. All right, it's kind of tough, right?
On there and he called me a view botter. He say DDG this and your music sucks and blah 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 blah. But in person, he want to shoot a basketball around me with his feet out, with his toes out. So I'm like, bro, this is a nice white man. He don't want no smoke. He's scared to even look me in the eyes. And then Neon had already leaked what didn't happen. I'm not gonna go into detail, but he waited for a certain reason and then he started saying what he said. I'm like, bro, like, what do I look like whooping XQC ass, man? He was butthurt about some shit and then he started yapping off at the mouth. And then I'm just like, okay. It literally was like a fucking hate commenter in real life. That's all it was. Like, he just yap, yap, yap. There's no like intimidation behind it or nothing. That's why I said he's just a nice white man. It's like, what's the point of me beefing with you? It makes no sense.
These were DDG's initial comments made before the actual YouTube video came out, when people were leaking that DDG had some type of altercation with XQC before anybody knew what it actually was or what actually even happened to cause him to be upset, where he states that, hey, before anything had happened, he was around me being completely fine, being cordial. Not saying that they were friends, but there was nothing that was being said. There was no real actions being taken to the stuff that he actually said online. So apparently being so comfortable around him with his shoes off, out here shooting and messing around with a basketball. But then the immediate time that they actually get him out during the Mr. Beast event, he has so much to say about DDG's music being trashed, him being a view botter, talking about that he fell off. I honestly could understand why DDG would be upset. To the point of wanting to box him, I don't know. But yeah, to the point of being annoyed that, hey, you had all of this time before this event even started. You even had time inside of the box to say and do these things. But all of a sudden, now you want to speak the loudest when you're about to leave and you know I'm stuck in here.
Nah, this is crazy. He probably knows that this is for the internet, all right? All right, he probably gets confused about the internet stuff versus real life stuff, okay? Real life is a little different than the internet, all right? You know, XQC sits behind a computer screen and a monitor all day, right?
And literally can't do anything.
If it wasn't on camera, I would have swung on you.
What?
What? It's
Dude,
fine.
what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Brand risk.
Yeah, but what are you talking about? What?
Because the altercation y'all had.
He just said watch your yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm genuinely so confused because it's not that serious though. Like we make online content. It's like funny clips, whatever. And he talks shit in the grand scheme of things a lot more about me than I do about it. When I do talk about him, it's like very light and it's very like jokes, whatever, right? And I only have like a few. But on his side, he talks all the time about me, whatever. But why though? I don't get it. And also, we're doing a Mr. Beast video. Like, why is he so pressed? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't understand on business. Like, bro, it's a game. It's a whatever. Like over there, they were so angry. Like I was like, why are you so angry? Since I didn't know there was anything about like fight. I don't know why he brought fighting into this, but if he wants to, I'll Brand risk it.
No, you won't.
No, I 100%.
You won't fight DDG.
As long as he puts enough money where it matters to him, a piece of his own net worth, or I'll put a piece in. I'll fight him.
On brand risk.
I will fight him 100%.
On brand risk.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And this is why I don't like boxing no more, man. I just feel like boxing isn't genuine enough, man. I feel like when it comes to boxing, everybody has to put up this high amount of money just to box. And I understand it's a quick buck, you feel me? But then again, you feel me? Are y'all boxing? Is it rigged? Like this is why people think boxing is rigged now. It's tough, okay? Because everything is about the money nowadays. How come y'all just can't box just to box, right?
If he wants to fight, I'll fight him.
How long would you want to train?
6 months.
Okay. Well,
3 months.
What fries me the most about XQC is that he is going to be the main one to say something about somebody unprovoked for no real reason, but then it never becomes that deep when they retaliate, and it's just mind-blowing to me. Again, I don't know if it's deep enough for him to want to try and box him or try and do something to him. If that's where DDG wants to take it, okay. But if he's already annoyed about you and you doing stuff, and then you try and act friendly in front of him in person, even though you said all of this stuff online, and then the millisecond you're not about to be around him anymore, now you want to flip the script and start talking bad about him again. Yes, bro, it is that serious. It's that deep now. It truly is. And the fact that XQC is sitting here talking about something, I don't know why he's even talking about me. He talks about me way more than I talk about him. The time that DDG has brought up XQC's name has just been in response to stuff that he said. The original time when he said he was view botting, he said his music is trash, and now he's on Mr. Beast games talking about he fell off, his music is this and that, and even bringing AMP into it for some reason, saying that they are all view botters. Yes, bro, I'm going to talk about you, and yes, I have something to say if I'm in DDG's position. The fact that he's even accepting the brand risk stuff is actually pretty surprising to me, because I never would picture XQC going in and doing any type of MMA or boxing because of the stuff that he said online. I thought he was honestly just a computer warrior, and when he was caught out for stuff like this, he would just sit back and continuously tell us it's not that serious. People were taking it way too far. Because when this initially happened, that was really what his response was.
If I said something black man, I would be fucking canceled forever. I would be donezo. Is my jump shot not cool enough? Am I not fucking yo?
What do you mean your jump shot not cool enough? Relax a little bit, dog.
Am I not tough enough? I don't get it. This is a streaming game. Like we're trying to make everybody laugh and have a good time. We're trying to provide value for the fucking people that watch it. The only reason why we are able to do any of this is that the people will watch. The whole point is to create value for those who spend the time to look for stuff to watch. It's all that we're here for. I'm not here to fucking flex and be fucking cool and gangster and whatever the fuck, or tough or fucking nah, whatever. That's not what we're here for. That's not how you make anything. Like
when he was alone in his room by himself talking about the situation when it initially broke and everything, and got leaked that he had an altercation with DDG, this was his original response, that hey, he's not here for any of that, and he doesn't understand why DDG would talk about putting his hands on him, because DDG did also mention fighting XQC in his original response a couple months back, because they're just here for entertainment. So he doesn't understand why he was taking it that seriously. But now that he's around Aiden Ross, he's looking at this clip talking about he will definitely put his hands on XQC. All of a sudden, X has this newfound energy towards the situation where he is willing to actually go on brand risk with DDG in MMA or boxing, and genuinely surprised not only me but the entire internet, to the point where Aiden Ross wanted to lock that down so quickly and secure it that he ended up calling DDG before they could even basically finish planning that or even having that conversation.
XQC just called you out to an MMA fight in about 3 to 6 months. And what were your terms?
No terms, whatever you want. I don't care. Just put some good money on it though. Put some good bread though.
MMA?
He said MMA.
Why we can't box?
Box is it's fun, but it's one-dimensional. It's only one part of the big sport.
That's why I said XQC knows a little something about boxing, man.
Like,
I'll box you, but I don't know how to do no goddamn MMA.
I'm gonna
6 months. I mean, boxing is MMA.
I'm not gonna. You see me kicking that video? It's over with.
Yo, DDG, when you would make that clip though, you were talking about swinging at me though. You think in a street fight you only swing? It won't be swing. If you're gonna go into a fight, you fight. You not only swing. You'd get swung at by the feet, by the whatever, like, you know what I mean? We get on the mat. Like, come on, bro. I'm not scared.
XQC, you know I'll whoop your ass, right?
Buddy, you don't last 2 minutes. I would double the amount for a 3-minute fight.
I'll let you know, Aiden, but really, I don't really fuck with like MMA.
Okay,
But
just
I'll box them all day long.
This is all so funny to me because throughout all of XQC's beefs with Kai Cenat, the Clover Boys, some associates, at no point in time did I ever expect XQC to actually go up and fight or even attempt to coordinate a fight with some of them. I thought he was online just talking crazy, and that's what probably a lot of the majority of the internet thought as well. Because anytime he was confronted in person, he was completely different and the nicest possible person that he could be. Even in, again, this DDG situation, he was cordial, nice to the guy, playing basketball with his toes out. All of a sudden, he gets kicked out of the Beast Games. He's back chilling with Aiden Ross, and he is ready to tussle. I genuinely can't wait to see this. And for a lot of y'all are probably sitting here being like, yo, this is obviously fake. This is for entertainment. And now they invited Aiden Ross, where he had the entire Bluefish situation where people called that fake and scripted. So we already know that this isn't actually going to be a real fight to begin with. And this beef in general is probably just on the internet and meant for clicks and views. And that's what I thought at first. But apparently a lot of the streamers that were actually there to witness how this interaction went during the Mr. Beast games and even behind the scenes feel like this is some of the most genuine internet or streamer type beef that they have seen.
Hey, XQC and DDG had some type of beef going on in here that was not real. Like, this shit was not real.
It was scripted. It was fake. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Do y'all think DDG or XQC will win in a fight? Let me know in the comments. What I will say, if this is on Rain Bet, if the bet is on Rain Bet, I'm all in for it. You feel me? I'm gonna be betting every day. Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section down below. As always, it's been your boy Cash. I'm out. Deuces.